taking on the Indianapolis Colts. The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And off we go on EA Sports. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Richardson now on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Here comes Sanders on the toss right. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They go play action. Young. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Colts will take over here just shy of the 30. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They run once more with Taylor. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
19 Tiger.
On 3rd down, it's Richardson. Being chased out left. He finds Pierce. It's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 34. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, He's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. First down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Richardson on 2nd and 10. Touchdown, Colts! Mo Alley-Cox, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Colts take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
2nd down, back to Sanders. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Young. Buying time to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Ready?
Up the middle they go with Sanders. Give him 2 on the run. They need a lot more than that coming up here on 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3rd and long for Young. Flushed out right. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Young, they'll indeed go for it. tendency to go for it in the red zone. The problem there is they were in their own red zone. Why in the world did they do that?
They must have thought they had the exact play call that they needed to go a big way. And I'm still not even buying that one. I'm reaching on
You're
that.
searching.
Actually reaching. But I do know this. On the other side of the field, that coaching staff was screaming at their defense, if you don't handle this one right here, this is a great opportunity for us. Take it away, guys. And they did.
And now excellent field position.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Colts are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. But they find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. And he's able to plow forward out to about the 29, just shy of the 30. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Second Pirates, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Richardson looking to throw. Quick slant caught by Pierce. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
19 tight. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Richardson on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Come on.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Going for it on 4th, Richardson. And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. Down the left sideline. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
23 yards on the play. Richardson to the air on 1st down. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. 2nd down. Here's Richardson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
This is a half with not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Check smash.
A final shot before the half. Richardson. And he's got Pierce. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, is being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. And quickly, they get to the line. It's Young off play action. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Chark, 66 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
Here we go.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Flash swap.
A give running left. It's Sanders. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. A play fake. Now Young. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And now they're in the hurry up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is taken in by Hurst. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Looking to throw, Young. Short throw there, caught by Thomas. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Sharks got it left side. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
On the ball. Trouble, 38.
Young off the play fake. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll go as nearly a loss of 10 on 1st and goal. So a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Young throw complete there to Thomas. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal. Throwing, Young. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and the Colts pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. And they're going to speed things up here. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the 1st. From the gun, it's Taylor. Down the numbers. There he goes. Running free at the 45. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. A big play there for Indy. Give him 42 yards on the ground. He had been held in check. Now he breaks that big run. Shows the explosiveness we all knew was there.
All right, tell the truth now. You knew it was just a matter of time, didn't it? We've seen this so many.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Richardson. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
19 Tiger.
On second down, it's Taylor.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
The offense on third down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie, 37 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On play action, Young. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at him from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Out of the gun, it's Young. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Fight, 97. Ready?
1st and 10, Young. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
That will throw here to his running back. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Young from the shotgun. Flush to his right. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Young.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Throw left side on target to Thielen.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Sanders to the 27-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Young steps away to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is third down. Young to throw. Thomas brings it in. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now first and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. Once again with Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to take the lead here in the final minute. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This crowd doing all they can. Here's third and goal. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. There he goes, right side. Down to the 10. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score.
Okay,
well, Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll turn to Sanders. They had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point? But after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2 and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Richardson. Escaping the pressure right. Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow. And for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour and something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball drills. Defensive linemen, linebacker, secondary, because they understood how vital it was to take the football away. And they wanted every opportunity. When the ball was knocked free, they want all those guys to be familiar with touching the ball